Hello Peter, it's Sam Hersom here at Prime Mercedes in Scarborough, Maine. I want to thank you for coming in yesterday. Looks like you might just have beaten the snow. I think we're supposed to get a couple inches today, so I thought what a better chance to make you a video on the GLC in the showroom. I know your wife was very impressed by it, both the color exterior and interior. Some of the options, which I'll go over later in the video, seem to be right up her alley. So I could give you a tour of the car. I know that's something you guys were doing your research with, checking out videos, reviews, things like that of the different models. So hopefully you can add this to your queue. So of course, 2021 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 in Mojave Silver Metallic. So you're going to see a metallic flake to it. Lots of features to go over in this car, but I'll kind of touch on just a few of them. Safety is at the forefront of Mercedes-Benz R&D, and this particular vehicle is a great example of that. This has the driver assistance package, and that's going to include things like lane tracking, radar-based cruise control, active lane change assist. So with cruise control on the highway, simply hit your blinker and the car, when safe, will change lanes. Route-based speed adaptation, all kinds of different features to help keep you safe. Up front behind that silver star is where all that is housed. The radar control unit is in there, so it's going to be able to tell where you are with regard to the car in front of you. Also behind that is the collision avoidance system, in that if you are not paying attention and a car stops quickly in front of you, you're going to be able to stay safe by the car acknowledging that. As we walk down the side, blind spot monitoring in the mirrors. You can see this really nice chrome around the windows here, and it does continue up onto the roof rails. Is a great contrast between that Mojave silver. Wheels down bottom, those Continentals, have the 5-spoke rims with gray accents. Now the gray, again, is a more subtle tone as opposed to black, which some people like to get. I think the gray looks better up against this paint. You come around back, great shot of the car from here. You can see GLC 300, 4MATIC badging. 4MATIC is, of course, Mercedes-Benz version of all-wheel drive. On the bottom portion of the bumper, you're going to see some circles here on the other side, and they do continue around the bumper. Those are part of the surround view Parktronics system. Parktronic is Mercedes-Benz version of self-parking, so the car can park itself. I think we briefly touched on that. You can pull into parking spaces, back in, or parallel park. The system is very, very helpful when maneuvering in a tight area. Another part of that is the surround view, so there's going to be a camera in the back, a camera in the front, and under both mirrors. And again, when maneuvering in tight areas, that's going to give you great visibility. Let me pop open the trunk, just one touch. You can see here, cargo cover. This does come out completely. If you do need to put the seats down for any reason, simply hit a switch back here, and those seats will flop forward for you. In this cardboard box are some all-season weather mats, both for the front and the back. Those are included in the car. Storage container here for maybe groceries or something like that. With all these seats folded down, you do get lots of room here. As I said, this does come out, so that's going to be all wide open. All right, now I want to go inside. I want to show you some things in there. Hey Peter, Sam Hersom here inside the vehicle. Now that we're in here, I do want to point out a few things, starting with one of the most obvious, the light, bright macchiato beige interior. So that's going to help keep things nice and bright. I know that was one of the things your wife liked, the idea of having a lighter color interior for that reason. Panorama sunroof up top. So again, more natural sunlight's going to come in, and that's both up front as well as for your passengers in the back. Now the front portion does open, so you can stick your hands out there if you'd like. Another big part of it, something she mentioned, was this natural green walnut trim. So you can see it kind of has a matte look to it as opposed to a high gloss look. Really one of my more favorite trims with this particular interior. While we're on the subject of trim, we can kind of start in the middle here. Lots of storage in the armrest. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto is located right in there as well. USB-C outlets. Let's try and move further up here. We do have the main control pad. I believe you're pretty familiar with that in the GLB. Seem to work out great for you. Along the other sides here, we do have different buttons for the traction control, the auto start-stop function, the parking, surround view, all kinds of things. Further on up here, we do have cup holders in here. Put that down. Some more quick access buttons right here, along with your flashers. Further on up, dual zone climate control, so I can have my own temperature going over here. You can have your own temperature on the passenger side. Further up, some vents here, of course, and then we get to the main Infotainment Center screen. Now, you did seem to like the way this one in the GLB looked, and I can't say I blame you because it does blend really, really well with this center console. One thing that you did mention you wanted also is navigation, and this, as you can see, does have it. So you simply click on that, and this map is going to be very responsive, easily controlled. Where to? Simply punch in your directions there. Very easy and user-friendly. Digital instrument cluster over here, and that's all fully customizable. You can change the speedometer to a clock or miles per gallon, your fuel consumption, all kinds of different things. A couple more things I want to touch on before we wrap up. This car does have heated front seats. It does have memory function on these seats. Upgraded sound system, the Burmester sound system. That silver look really blends in nice with some of the controls. Really gives it a more classy feel. So yeah, heated steering wheel, all kinds of great features in this particular car. Now this one is here, it is available, ready to go if you so decide. So take a look at the video, let me know what you think, and we can get together and talk about options. So thank you for watching. My name is Sam Hersom. I'm here at Prime Mercedes here in Scarborough, Maine. If you need to get a hold of me, 207-831-7391 is my cell phone, and you can feel free to call or text that. All right, thanks for watching.